Collective, you are starting to make progress, moving away from something or someone someone who or what is trying to keep you under some sort of control here. Okay, someone in your life could have been trying to keep you subservient, trying to get you to see things their way, do things their way, but it feels like you are beginning to, evolve and elevate away from this situation and or this person. Okay, you're achieving progress, right? Achieving progress. This could also be some dark aspect of yourself, a shadowy aspect of yourself. Maybe you have been doing a lot of shadow work to to achieve to achieve freedom or to achieve liberation. Maybe you had to make a see, yep, we got a double crossed here. Okay. We got double crossed here. So with this double cross energy, it feels like something was crossing your path, something was holding you back, or someone was trying to hold you back. All right, they see you moving away, they see you elevating. Okay, maybe this individual is trying to apply some pressure, or this situation has been applying some sort of pressure to you. Uh, this feels like someone who's quite egotistical or speaks of themselves as if they are superior than you, even though they can see and you can see. And for you, this may feel like it's not even a competition. You're just working towards your accomplishments. You're working towards checking things off of your to do list, your goals, your aspirations. Yeah, high goals, beating records. This person could feel like they're in competition with you while you are really here taking things slow, okay? Getting there one step at a time, staying grounded as you pursue your endeavors. So this feels like an energy who, maybe is supposed to actually support you and not compete with you. So there's this double crossed energy. Someone's trying to double cross you. Okay, clarify graduation cap spirit. The real story, and it landed way over there with the double cross. It's not even in the camera. Okay. It landed way over here. So the real story is that someone is definitely trying to double cross you as it relates to your elevation or you moving on from them. We have protective shell in reverse. This is someone that you otherwise wouldn't think you would have to protect yourself from, but it feels like you actually do have to protect yourself from with the real story landing on double crossed. The real story is that this person does not have your best interest at heart. Okay. The real story is that behind their smile and behind their back, they're holding this dagger for you. All right. There's some silent resentment. They resent you silently. All right. Let's see, this could be what they're hiding. This could be a family member. This could be a friend, a colleague, an ex, a partner. Okay. Clarify silent resentment with the sun. They're hiding this, drifting apart. Hmm. This is a very egotistical individual. The connection between you and someone is fading. They resent whatever stance you are taking and the fact that you are focusing on yourself and your ambitions, they are taking that personal. And it may not be personal for you. It may just be a personal decision that you know you needed to make to move on or move away or move out of a connection. Okay. So there's this drifting apart, there's this separating that possibly has taken place or is in the process of taking place. I'm hearing spirit say someone can feel you pulling away. Someone can feel you pulling away. Clarify drifting apart, public exposure. Someone's trying to keep you from drifting away. If you've already pulled away from this individual, it's like they resent you doing that because they're seeing you gain some sort of public exposure here, or they're wanting to publicly expose something about you because they feel you drifting apart. This, for some of you, this is an individual who is trying to put you under this remote control energy so that you don't get too far away from them and they're not able to stay in your energy. It's like they don't want you to move on too far before without them. So they're trying to control some element of your connection or a past connection. Maybe they're trying to return, come back into your life, get back into your energy before it's too late. And we have unfiltered truth here. Someone will speak their unfiltered truth. This person can be very harsh with their words, or they have been in the past, which is why you may be drifting away from them. Okay, they don't know how to filter, they don't speak with emotional maturity, they don't take your feelings into consideration. It feels very gaslighty, it feels very narcissistic. And I think it's for the intentions and the purpose of trying to keep you under some sort of subservience, making you feel like you are smaller than them so that you don't accomplish something here. Clarify, achiever. This is an individual you could have possibly been giving the cold shoulder. You're giving the cold shoulder now. Someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction. Yeah, this is something you definitely don't like about this individual. So you may be giving the cold shoulder, which is why they're out here in resentment, because they don't have your light with the reverse sun. They don't have your light to shine on them to keep them warm, so to speak, right? To keep them alive, to give them radiance. It's your light that they need, while they're trying to keep you small and make you feel like you don't have any you don't have the ability to accomplish your goals. You hold the light. Okay? They're definitely trying to share in your light. And without your light, they feel very, I'm picking up the 5 of Pentacles in the tarot deck. They feel left out in the cold. So they are resenting this. Clarify, achiever, spirit. Achiever. Yep. And they're jealous of you too, because you are absolutely doing exactly what they tried to make you think and feel you couldn't do. And so now they not only are resenting you, but they are jealous of you, which is probably what they've been the whole time. Okay, to be honest, it feels like they want to come in to try to lay some sort of betrayal or deception. Okay, this is an individual who may have been a part of your supportive circle, but they didn't support you. They didn't support you. So you are accomplishing the things that you have set out to accomplish. You have high goals for yourself. All right. You're beating the odds, is what I'm hearing. Now the card says beating records, but I don't feel a competitive nature coming from you towards this individual. You are beating the odds. You are showing this individual and maybe other individuals in your life that you can absolutely accomplish the goals that you have set out to accomplish. You're making and checking off things off of your to-do list. Clarify jealousy issues. New perspective. And it landed with the double crossed. Someone helps you see things from a new perspective. You're starting, or you already have gotten perspective that this person is jealous of you. They're trying to mask it. They're trying to mask it. You've already unmasked this person's motives, but they're trying to wear a mask, or they're masking it, or they did mask it. Okay, they're jealous of what you are accomplishing. Clarify unmasking motive, spirit. That's why you put the distance. That's what, yeah. And maybe even they thought that the distance that you put initially between you and them was going to be temporary, but it's not panning out to be so temporary. Okay, it's not panning out to be so temporary. Possibly for some of you is because you are busy accomplishing your goals. Okay, you don't really have time to double back to someone who had issues with jealousy, who was silently resenting you and all of that issue. You know what I mean? Yeah, we have a karmic lesson in reverse. You're not even trying to, you're getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. You have gotten out of this karmic connection and you have learned this karmic lesson. So this person was definitely a karmic in your energy. Clarify karmic lesson and worth the effort. Quiet contentment. It's in reverse. So the karmic lesson that you have learned is that this person is not a safe space. Okay. This person is not a place of peace. This is not a companionship that you are safe in, that you can be peaceful in, that you can remain peaceful in. They're like disturbing your peace. Tell us more. And they talk too much is what I just heard. Okay. So take that how it reverberates. What is this here? I can't make it up. They talk too much. So there's things that you have shared with this individual in the privacy of your companionship with them that they are now spilling the beans, or you found out that they tell everything that y'all discuss, like the things that are private between you and them. They talk too much. Is exactly. Mm. What else, spirit? Mm-hmm. A facade of concern. Someone's concern may not be sincere, hiding ulterior motives. What is this ulterior motive? It's this dagger here for sure. Okay. They may want to come in and try to communicate with you. All right. They may try to start with just simple, hey, how you doing? Just checking in on you. They may not come in, you know, saying too much or being too over zealous, but they are actually really eager to get and very intrigued about whatever this is you have been focusing on, you have been working on. Yeah, they may come in like they want to clear the air. It was a misunderstanding. We should communicate. We should talk. Can we meet? Let's do brunch. Let's do lunch. Some sort of small effort to get communication flowing again, but there is an ulterior motive. What is the ulterior motive? Landing on the dagger again, to gossip, to gossip with somebody. Who is this they gossiping with that's so invested as well in the collective? Hidden agenda. They're trying to get information about what's your agenda, what's your, I don't know. Like, what are you doing? What do you have going on? What's working for you right now? It's complicated. Something's complicated. The real story, more complex than it seems, but it kind of landed in reverse. Clarify. Authentic self in reverse. Mm. It's kind of like they want to come in and find out and talk to you to see if you have really changed, or they want proof that things are not going as good for you as they seem to be going, that you're pretending to be fine, or if you are pretending to be fine with this coming out in reverse. Like, are you actually okay? Are you doing well as you appear to be? They don't know the truth about what you have going on because you've stopped sharing. So it feels like they want to come in, maybe open up the lines of communication. I don't know who they rumoring with. I don't know if this is someone in your friend circle, if this is family members. I'm not sure, but apply it as it razzle or dazzles. Okay, let's see. Unexpected news holding back. I want to know who this individual is planning to, like, what is this? It's like they want to see if the rumor is true that you are doing as well as someone else has told you that you told them you are doing. So we definitely have friendship here. This is definitely other individuals that you are in connection to, that this person may also be in connection to. So this could be a friend circle. We did see supportive circle come out. So you have a supportive circle around you, but this individual may have been like a bad apple in the bunch. All right. Maybe they have gotten news from someone who is supportive of you that you are doing excellent since the last time they spoke to you or the last time they saw you. And now they're feeling a little bit of guilt. Okay. But I feel like there still is this ulterior motive to come in just to see if it's true. Just to see if it's true. It can't be that simple. Like they can't just be doing that well. There has to be something else going on that they're not showing. Hmm. Tell us more. We have introvert was coming out in reverse. Yeah, they definitely want to get past your boundary here. This is definitely someone that you separated from, that you have been holding back communicating with privacy here. Um they may be watching you on your socials, all right? They may be a part of, they may be a subscriber, a follower, somebody that is kind of hiding back in the shadows. Maybe they don't comment, but they watch you. This could be one to two people. This could be a couple, actually, a whole couple that is watching you on your socials. Tell us more. They've definitely gotten news from somebody that you know that I feel is supportive. Maybe this person that is supportive of you could be a family member, could be another friend. They didn't know that this person, was definitely hiding a dagger behind their back towards you, that this person was silently resenting you. So just in jaw jacking, someone that is supportive of you was saying, yeah, she's been doing great, he's been doing great, they have this going on, and last time I checked, they're doing really well. And they didn't know that this other person that they were speaking to, like, is jealous of you. So now this individual, and possibly even their partner, if this person is partnered, they want to know the real story. They want to know if it's true. So this person, this couple could be both your friends, family member, an ex, and their partner. Huh. Okay. Tell us more. We have sweetheart in reverse. Yeah. These people don't have good intentions. This person doesn't have good intentions for you, towards you. It's a strategy of some sort, planning, prediction, mind reading. So be mindful when, if someone from your past that you kind of excommunicated them from your life, right? Like be mindful of people from your past coming back towards you, wanting to know, because this is definitely somebody who definitely tried to keep you under some sort of control, energy of control here. Now this marionette is in reverse. Okay, so that means you are no longer under said control, if you ever were. But if you ever felt like you were, or at least you saw this person's intentions to put you under their control, or to make you feel small, or to make you feel like they're a puppeteer and you're the puppet, okay? Like you lamb chop or somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Um, yeah, you're definitely not under that energy. And they are very, actually very upset about it. Okay. This is in the upright conflict, difference, disputation, quarrel. They may want to come in and lead to some sort of aggression or something. But I do pick up that they want to come in like with a small effort to open up the lines of communications, but it will eventually end up in some sort of conflict. Now, this person may have been very combative in the past. Again, this may be with this unfiltered truth, getting back into the energy of this person being quarrelsome, this person saying things out of their mouth that they shouldn't say. They're very disrespectful. They didn't care about your feelings. And so you put distance between yourself and this person. And maybe they thought that that was going to be temporary, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be temporary. So be very mindful, because this person is actually in conflict with your energy. They are wanting to fight you in some capacity. So be cautious, because this is a strategy here. Clarify conflict to bring you out of the energy of self-love. Where's that card? I see bully, get you to compromise. Clarify conflict. Yeah, this is what you may not see. All right. This is what you may not see. There could be some aspect of the way you are projecting yourself into your reality that they actually don't agree with. Hmm. They don't agree with it. So they want to come back around and pretend like everything's hunky dory. When they don't agree, this could have to do with your spirituality. Hmm. Things are going very well for you. Okay. Yeah, can't make it up. Blessing. Things are going very well for you. This person is sick about it. All right. Because you seem to be experiencing some sort of a victory here. Hmm. All right. We have stubbornness and protest. What is this, spirit? This person is very arrogant, very loud and wrong. They're very arrogant, and there could be some things you are speaking about out loud in a public manner. Then we have public exposure. There could be some things you're speaking about. I'm not sure what that is, but this person is not, it's like they don't want to hear what you have to say, which is fine, but it's out of arrogance. I feel like whatever it is you are speaking about, um, it makes this individual feel inadequate, or whatever you are accomplishing in general makes this person feel inadequate. So they are very triggered. They're very triggered by you achieving what you're achieving. We have homeless. It's here in reverse. Clarify. I just heard you don't give a damn. You don't give a damn. Okay, you ain't got nothing to give towards it. They want you to give towards this energy, and we have the third wheel, and we have maintenance in reverse. Yeah, you are not trying to work on nothing. You don't trust them. You may not necessarily see them as an enemy, but you are not trying to flirt with the idea of working on the connection. Okay. Something is broken down and you don't mind it being that way. Again, like I said, you don't have a damn to give about them being triggered, about your new beginnings, your glow up, your accomplishments. These are things you are doing for yourself. You don't have anything to do with anyone else. It feels like this individual wants you to worship them or some shit. Give me one more after the maintenance, spirit. This is a bully. Hmm. And they actually want to come back around with withdrawal in reverse. Bully is in the upright. Withdrawal is in reverse. They want to come back around so they can continue to what? Gossip. There's some embarrassment that they may have secondhand embarrassment about what? What is this secondhand embarrassment about? Could have to do with them feeling rejection, being rejected. It could have to do with you making them out to be a liar, to be narcissistic, to be arrogant, to be pompous, to be dogmatic about whatever it is they believe you should do, to want to, like, you have made them out to be the bully by you not being willing to quit working towards your goals and you now accomplishing said goals. You have made this person out to look like the bully that they actually have always been. Give me one more. Clarify bully and withdrawal. Yeah, the bully they have always been. Their mask has slipped. It definitely could be family member, family. Their mask is slipping or it has slipped. Other people are starting to question, like, why you so triggered? Why you so, you know what I'm saying? Like, the collective is doing good. That's your cousin, that's your sister, that's your brother, that's your whoever the fuck. Like, the collective is doing good. This person didn't want you to walk away. It's like they didn't want you to go towards your what you desire. With adventure here in reverse, they wanted you to stay put, but staying put was not what you desire, but that's what they desired. And as well, they feel away because you are reserving your energy and you are not allowing this person to go into this new beginning, this next level, this graduation of sorts. You're not allowing them to go with you. You also stop romanticizing this person, and that doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It can be, yes, they're family, but I'm not going to romanticize the idea that they're family, so I got to just let them bully me. You know what I'm saying? Not all family is family. Yes, they're my closest oldest friend, but I'm not going to let them just stick around and hang on to me when they are actually standing there with a dagger in their, like, in their hand behind their back. Like, nah. So whether this is romantic or not, you stop romanticizing this person. You found your own self esteem, your own self worth. Hmm. And you're very proud of what you're doing and what you have created. Okay? Very proud. Abundance, valuable, enrichment. Your life is being enriched. The work you're doing or whatever this is you're accomplishing is enriching other people's lives. Other individuals see your worth, is what I'm just hearing. They see the value you hold in whatever it is you do or who you are. Yeah, so nah, you're not romanticizing a bully. You're seeing them for who they are now. Well, good for you. Mm-hmm. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit, as they are continuing to move forward? Let me get you some Akashic records here. You're stepping into this fresh start. Mm-hmm. A fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Yes. That fresh start that you started on is starting to reflect itself back to you. Things are taking place in your life that is indicating to you that you have accomplished this new beginning. You have closed the cycle here. You've learned some sort of karmic lesson. Yep, reflection. It's reflecting. See, your fresh start is reflecting back to you your bravery. Mm. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to the soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. Bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear. What is understandable, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. And that's why you are experiencing this fresh start, because you were brave enough to say, you know what? I love this individual. This is my family. This is my whoever or whatever they are or were to you. But I have to like see this for what it is. And you have lightened your load by letting this energy go. Okay, stepping into your self esteem and your self worth and moving on with your life because you are lighter now, because you're not carrying the baggage now. You're experiencing this fresh start here. Yeah, let it go. You let it go. Hmm. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you. And you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Yeah. So any individual from your past that wants to come in and try to drag that same two-faced double crossing energy back into your life, like spirit is saying, not so. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your intuition is also saying not so. This person has some sort of a victim mindset. You feel the world is against you, and this will only cause you to attract more negative results. Stop the blame and take responsibility for your happiness. Only then will abundance start to flow. Mm. All right, collective, this has been the message. Please jump in the comments. Let me know how this message razzled or dazzled for you. I appreciate all of my returning viewers, my subscribers. Thank you so much for spending a little more time with your girl today to see what Spirit wanted to say. Okay. If you are not a subscriber, come on over here and join the tribe. All right. Would love to have you here. Good energy here at Midheaven Tarot. Turn on your notification bell so you'll know when I'm back with another message. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace, family.